Welcome back to another episode of Boys Love Boys Planet. We are recapping Boys Planet episode 1,
Uno.
and then we're going to
Hana.
basically give you our official top 9
Il.
as of now after the first episode.
At first I was like, oh, I'm shocked that they only made it through half the groups. And then I thought for like more than 3 seconds about it. And I was like,
There are 95
there's 93 now. But yeah, there's 95 people. So it's going to be a minute.
There were 9 seats.
There are 9
There's
seats.
one like beautiful seat right in the middle.
Okay, so I feel like we can't escape the episode without talking about the elephant in the room, which is obviously Lee Hae-taek, a.k.a. Hui from Pentagon.
They saved him as the last person to enter.
Yes. And then the episode ends with him doing his audition, and it leaves on a cliffhanger of like, was it good?
Yeah. He is at the end, and then you don't know if he does well or not.
Could you imagine? Imagine.
So what have been your highlights?
Okay, so huge for me is I love a good relationship. I love a good storyline.
We're narrative driven, plot driven.
Honey,
Character
there is
driven.
no stronger relationship in reality television at the moment than Seunghwan Bin and Seok Matthew.
Yeah.
The two friends, the two buddies.
They were like roommates at one point when they were Cube trainees. And I'm glad they escaped. Let's say that. I'm glad they're free.
Cube. Good old Cube. Can I talk about the part that made me like really get
I know
emotional?
exactly what's it.
So like I like when like they feel comfortable to show their emotions.
Yeah.
And when Matthew was like auditioning and he finished his audition, Hanbin like started crying because he was like so proud of Matthew, and like I started crying because Hanbin was crying.
Yeah.
Because of platonic friendship. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I have to know that your highlight was either.
Okay. Wait, I'm very curious what you think my favorite moment of favorite talent show, favorite audition was.
So it's either going to be Zhang Hao as human, or it's
Shama was human.
as like coming in as a fully fledged person.
Yeah.
Who is very talented, because we haven't really seen that in his PR.
That's true.
In
All of
his
his
lead up,
PR
because he kept losing.
All of his PR videos so far has been just like him being a loser.
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 So it's either that, or I would say it's Hanbin obviously going off with or are you about to say it's Haruto doing fouettes?
Okay, I really was not expecting to fall in love with Haruto until I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Not only was he so animated, like in his face, like he was giving face literally the entire performance. I'm glad that he was like, I am a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do 30 fouettes for you. And he did.
He did 30 fouettes, which is like,
you know what the
psycho.
funniest part is? Someone was like, well, they're more jazz fouettes than ballet fouettes. Like,
And
who
can
the
you
fuck
do 3?
Can you do 3? Can you do 1?
Imagine.
What are you talking about?
Psycho. That team's performance of Glitch Mode, which is already like a great song, and it's such a smart song for an audition song, because you get to play with it so much.
You can put so much personality into it.
And they really did. I thought their group did so well in terms of like feeling like it was like fun.
Yeah.
So you don't want to talk about Hanbin? You don't want to talk about that? We're just gonna.
You want to talk about the explicit queerness that happened on that stage? Yes, Seunghwan Bin came in and they were like, "Oh, you used to be a backup dancer for so long," and he was like, "Yeah, I practiced like whacking and tutting," and then everyone was like, "Whoa, crazy!" And then Lip J, who's one of the dance masters, is a very famous whacker, and then she was fully like, Can we do it? Can we do a little bit of it? And then they have like a
dance off.
Little dance off. Favorite part is that in the reactions of the people of the trainees in the crowd, everyone on Twitter was like, you can see all the
friends
friends of Dorothy just really were like, oh, I'm eating this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were very specific people they cut to had very big reactions, and I was like,
yeah, Zhang Hao. And I'll name them: Zhang Hao, Haruto, Wongi. Seungmin. I saw you all three stand up. You all stood.
But I like that he got 3 stars because it makes him more like human.
Yeah, and there's clearly like there's a drive for him to like get better at it too, and like keep working on it.
You won't get so they're trainees, and I think it's cool that they are trained. It's not like an American Idol where they should allegedly. They're already fully fledged.
They're just like showcasing every week.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that
this is still a trainee program.
Yes, I like that it is that way because they can go through this and you can watch them grow and develop. Like, who's to say like Bakoda isn't gonna like get better each and every week? Like, and if he does, that would be great for him to debut. Like, I don't think this is a show that is or even should be a program in which like 98 contestants arrive fully formed and 98 people who are ready to debut tomorrow debut.
Appeal of like watching a trainee program is to see how the superstars are made.
Right.
So it's I think it's like more interesting to see like where they come from. Like they're still using this as an opportunity to get better.
I want to talk about Jay.
The
girls need to talk about Jay. Okay. The American team.
The American team. First of all, I just want to say the American team, both Camden and Jay, were very good. There's a little bit more of confidence and playfulness.
It's like watching Nadine from Singles Inferno, who was like very different from everyone else. It's very that.
And like she's just very much like, oh yeah, I don't believe in love at first sight. Like she's just very like steadfast, headstrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he started singing, and even the panelists were like, "Oh, you can sing. Okay." Yeah. It's very much like you have the skills to actually back up, like the attitude and the swagger, the swag that you bring into the competition. So there are a lot of people that don't like Jay. I think because of how cringy he is sometimes.
Sure.
Especially because he is a TikTok trainee. Like a
TikTok trainee.
That's what it is.
I know, but it's funny to say. It's like when they first said like Instagram queen on RuPaul's Drag Race.
TikTok trainee is
very funny to me.
Yeah. Jay and Beaumont are the sugar and spice of K-pop.
Of K-pop,
absolutely.
100%.
And so I think Jay has that against him.
Sure.
Because there are a lot of like K-pop fans. You discover like what's so like cute and like endearing about them, as opposed to Jay, who's fully like, I'm just doing it. I'm doing my little faces. I'm giving you my little hairbrush, like hair blow or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's got the voice, Curtis. I don't know what you want from me. He sounds...
Hey, ladies, gentlemen, do what you want to do, baby. Ow!
It was so really good.
And the thing with his vocals is that he was also like riffing, ad-libbing. He felt very comfortable with the voice. That he was just like having fun up there.
I think we have to talk about
the homemakers.
The homemakers. The 2 p.m.
The 2
covers.
p.m. Yes. So
Bak Doa
and Ningyu both sing.
Who I chose last week. We all remember.
You said head empty.
I said empty head. And boy, that head's empty, girl. And I'm not going to lie. I still was like, I'd let him debut.
It's charming.
It's very endearing. When he started laughing at himself during his audition, like I get it, it's not professional. Yes, it's not professional, also like the whole situation is crazy.
But he was laughing because he wasn't expecting it to be funny.
Right.
So he saw the greatest K-pop choreographers in the world laugh. Yeah. And he was like, oh, I'm not eating.
This is silly. Yeah. It's very funny.
So sweet.
Someone described both those when they perform together as camp, and I want to say to whoever said that on TikTok.com, thank you, because you're right. I feel bad for like the solo. I mean, like obviously like Hanbin and Matthew did really well, but like it has to be very scary to go up. Because, like, some of these groups had, like, multiple members, and you can, like, easily come in and out of your parts, and you don't have to sing the whole time. There's a lot of expectation if you're doing the whole number by yourself. So I'm very impressed with anyone that even, like, attempted to do either like a full or even just like 2 people, I think is also really hard because you're only splitting it with one other person. This leads me to a general conversation I feel like I want to have about like quote unquote the evil edit.
Oh, I didn't know we were going to talk about the evil edit.
The evil edit, as normally discussed in reality TV, is like when
you're villainizing someone.
You're turning someone who is a character on the show, because everyone's a character, even if they're portraying themselves, you're turning that person into the villain of the season. Mm-hmm. So I think some people have misunderstood what evil edit is and think it means like evil editing, meaning like you're being mean in your editing. So like I didn't love like on the groups that were bad, on the trainees that had like bad auditions or whatever. I didn't love that they like cut out the sound of the applause from everybody, because like they all applaud.
They all applauded to
You can go
everyone.
watch the videos right now. You hear them applaud after every single ending. I think how I have to think about it is not that like they're being embarrassed or they're being thrown under the bus, but and like to some extent I think you could have that argument and it would be kind of valid, because like their training company is basically putting them up to this. Mm-hmm. But on the other side of the equation, they're getting an opportunity that like only 98 people are getting, and it's to work with like real professional, like head of the top of the line, like choreographers in the industry. So that's like, it's basically like a 12-week masterclass program, as long as they can last through all 12 weeks. But even just by being there a little bit, they can glean something from it.
It's the amount of like musical theater comparisons that we've made after watching this first episode has been like crazy. And then we watched Chorus Line. Like, we watched a regional production of Chorus Line. Mm-hmm. And the entire time we were watching it, we were like, girl, this is Boys Planet. Cassie is Hui. What are we talking about?
Hui.
Cassie.
And say that.
Hui is literally like, I can still be part of the chorus. Give me a chance to come through.
Yes, I'm putting myself on your line. What I really don't want to do is to teach other people how to do what I should be doing myself. God, I'm a dancer. A dancer dances.
It's
and
great.
Sheila's Ichika.
And Sheila's Ichika. Because Ichika's 30. Like 30. Me.
Speaking of the vocals, that was like a huge...
The big
critique overall in the episode from the vocal masters was that like, this is still a singing competition. Everyone needs to be able to sing and dance.
Hip-hop is almost dance first at this point, and then like vocal second.
Yeah.
Because you can sweeten anything with autotune.
And that's true.
But not on a survival show.
Not on a first audition.
No, they're gonna
be like, no,
raw vocals,
hot
honey.
mics.
Hot mics.
Yeah. So I did kind of agree with that sentiment, because even as we watched all the videos, I was like, if they just kind of like practiced while singing, like do the Jungkook go on a treadmill and sing. Yes. Like I felt like that was like the big note. Like everyone just sounded like they were out of breath. Okay, so at the end of the episode, they showed the results, everyone's rank, right? And they finally revealed
the top 9.
The first time we've ever seen a top 9.
Yep.
And this was like live voting as it stands. Number 9, Kim Tae-rae. Number 8, Anthony. Number 7, Shang Hao. Number 6, Lee Hwae-taek. Number 5, Kim Gyu-vin. Number 4, Lee Da-eul. Number 3, Han Yoo-jin. Number 2, Kim Jiwoong. And number 1, Sung Han-bin. Very interesting, because some of these people did not perform in the episode. So correct. A lot of people were like, we already know our favorites. But Han Yoo-jin was in this episode. And I feel like this may have been the first time we've really like, at least for me, that was the first time I ever noticed him. So I feel like that may have been like a from the actual episode, from the preview. They were like, oh, who's that? And people were voting because they like noticed someone new. Mm-hmm. They were like, oh, this is a talented person.
But I love a Cha Woong-gi. Like, it's a very different vibe.
Cha Woong-gi was number 10.
And she can move up, and she will move up.
And she will move up, I think, next week when we see the girls eat. Okay, this is my current top 9 Bepler. This is Bepler right now, okay?
Okay, they debut tomorrow. They
debut tomorrow, and this is Bepler. Okay. At number 9, Kim Tae-rae. We have not seen him, but he's wearing a little choker and got that beautiful smile. And I know I'm in for a treat. I just know it. I can just feel it, that there's something he's going to impress. Oh, you know, this is my...
Don't
I'm blocking you.
Don't block
I'm so
my
sorry.
camera.
I'm sorry.
How dare you? So yeah, my pick.
Number 8 is Kim Jiwoong. 8. This man was asleep the entire episode, and I thought it was so funny.
It's iconic.
And it's so good. They did this bit too of like, he is so beautiful. Like people were like, is that a model?
They
like
thought he was
what
a
is
model.
going on?
And they were right.
And they were right. He is a model. Number 7 is Cong. I am picking Cong.
Oh.
He had a great showing, okay?
think he
In
did
my
too.
opinion. They gave him 1 star.
Did they?
Yes, he got 1 star and Dong Hong Hai got 2. And we watched the video and they were very good. It introduced me to that shiny song. I think it's because his Korean pronunciation is not good, quote unquote, because he still has a very thick Vietnamese accent.
Yeah.
But his dancing is so good and he sounded good. It was very well supported. So I'm very curious as to see why he got a 1 star. But they did show a little B-roll side story of him being like,
Em chưa biết tiếng Hàn ạ. Mei 연습입니다. Như lúc đầu em đã nói, tại vì em yêu thích K-pop hơn và em muốn thử sức.
To the stylists, we need to dye Hong Hai's hair a different color because it's too yellow.
it's too Simpsons.
It's not, I don't think it works with his skin tone. I think like a platinum could work if we wanted to go like that bright. I just think the yellow makes him look sick.
Yeah.
And I like Hong Hai a lot. He was in my G group.
He's in
last
your
week.
G group top
Yeah.
10. Top. So I'm really rooting for my Southeast Asian boys. I'm really rooting for Cong.
Shocking.
He's so talented that I'm really rooting for him. Number 6 is Jay.
Oh. The girls aren't gonna like this
The
one.
girls will not like this.
No, they sure won't.
But listen, he really won me over with his vocals. He just had such a grip of what he can do and like where his talents are, and he was like not afraid and not shy to show it off.
Yeah.
But in a way that like it's still charming. And also America.
We
Buy American. Support American. Number 5 is Kim Gyu-vin. For me, represents like the Korean ideal of a male idol. Tall, handsome, dance machine.
Yeah.
Well, beautiful dancer, beautiful lines, beautiful gowns. Number 4 is Haruto. Like he gave me so much charisma, uniqueness. He had a lot of nerve to do 30 fuetes. But you know why? Because he
he's
has
got
the talent.
Jesus.
Okay.
God, when you just pile drive right into a joke.
Yeah.
My God.
Number 3, Anthony. Number 2, Zhang Hao. Number 1, Seunghwan Bin. This is my holy trinity. Top 3 will never change from now until the end of Boys Planet. This is my Bepler trifecta. This is Bepler Mother, Son, and Holy Ghost. This is...
Not mother.
This is...
Not mother.
This is the floor, the walls, and the roof to build the house of Bepler, the house of Hanbin, which is my name on MNET Plus. As a Haobin apologist, I am pushing for a Seunghwan Bin Zhang Hao union.
They are the icon of the screen cap for the YouTube clip. They're the thumbnail for
They're
the preview.
the thumbnail, girl. They know. They know the girls wants to see these too.
Yeah.
Kiss. No, we're not doing that. We're not, doing,
not
that.
doing that
They're
here.
very talented. They're very talented, and I want them to
Do
thrive.
well.
And I want Anthony to be there next in line,
Yes.
basically.
This is my official top 9 ranking for
Bepler.
Bepler. Number 9, we have Richard. Commonly known as Ricky. Because
He bought Zhang Hao a $10,000 violin.
he bought a $10,000 violin for Zhang Hao.
저 이거 그렇게 비싸지 않아요. 1,000만 정도?
1,000원?
리키가 사줬나 보네. 영애 리치니까 사줬네, 리키가.
He's young and rich, tall and handsome. He won't let that catchphrase go, which honestly at this point is iconic.
The way that he says it the same way every time, too.
Young and rich,
tall and handsome. Hashtag tall and hashtag handsome.
That's John 3:16, honey. Ricky 3:16. Young and rich, tall and handsome. Number 8 is Seok Matthew.
Great pick.
He's giving what the other girls are not giving, which is cute. The way that he walked out and everyone was like, oh, cute.
I know.
I love that. Number 7 is Anthony. Speaking of cute, number 7. Number 6. She did not perform. She's not gone yet. She's not gone yet. But it's Chaewoong-gi.
Oh my god.
Because
she gave great face. She was reacting.
You know what she gave this episode? Do you know what Woongi gave us? Woongi gave us a beret. And I'm going to say it's Beret's planet. Because if everyone would Berepler, if everyone is in a beret, I think we'd all be happier.
Imagine the debut song, 9 berets.
How many pins does it take? How many hairpins does it take
To keep a beret on?
the beret stuck on the back?
Back,
How they
like a
always
halo.
have it. Yes,
Yeah.
and it looks perfect.
Yeah.
It was the Pentagon group he had a beret on too. I don't remember what his
Itsuki.
name is.
Itsuki.
Oh, it's Itsuki. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Number 5, we have Haruto. Haruto is officially on my list.
Wow, the Fuertes did it, huh?
The Fuerte, I can't not respect some as a trained ballerino
As someone who's taken ballet 1
twice.
Not because you were bad, but you were like, I already forgot what I learned.
Yeah,
in
I don't
ballet
know.
1.
I can't go
Let
to
me
ballet
do it
too.
again.
No, I love the Fuertes. I loved his charm. He has Hoshi energy. Let's just say it.
Horanghe. That's
Because-
he is absolutely Hoshi energy.
The thing is like he's great. Like he's actually like very talented.
Yes.
He seems like an all-rounder.
And like having a fun time.
He's having a great time. Imagine the variety shows with Haruto. I'd live. Game caterers with Okay. Anyway, number 4 is Hanbin. Number
Mother.
4.
Okay, interesting.
Thought he was great. He's great.
He had so
Yeah.
many sides to him, I felt like.
He's got many storylines going on. He really does.
See, that's the girl you want in a show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's an editor's dream.
That's an editor's dream.
Number 3 is Zhang Hao. There is a point where they go after Zhang Hao's group goes back and they've received their stars,
Oh, yeah.
and Ali says to Zhang Hao, like, thank you. We couldn't have done this without you. And he hugs him. And it was so affectionate and warm and like young brother to big brother energy and so sweet that I started crying because I'm an insane person.
Well, it's also like when Zhang Hao was introducing them and Orly was like so nervous to say, like he was nervous introducing himself, and Zhang Hao was like, he's our maknae, like everyone please like clap for him. He's so nervous, but he's doing a great job.
It's so sweet.
It's so sweet.
And he was really good.
Yeah, I know. The way that I didn't expect Ali to actually be like
I know.
very I think it's because the Orly Wonka bit was like, this is very musical theater. Like it's like, it's a lot.
And it seemed very rehearsed.
It seemed very rehearsed. Like, and watching it now, it's like, oh, it's because he's so nervous and like very charming that like this is like also new to him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm kind of in love with Ollie now.
I know, he's so sweet.
He's so cute.
He's so sweet. It's funny because I'm saying it now and I'm realizing it's a similar setup energy to what they set up with Hanbin and Matthew. Of like, it's not the exact same because they don't have the history.
The history that,
But it's a similar, like, he's leading him. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you think they really are going to be like, Zhang Hao leads the G group, Sung Hanbin leads the K group.
Yeah. And that's editing.
That's writing good plot, Girl.
Number 2 is Kim Ji-young.
Oh, wait. That is so weird. Wait, why is Jiwoong not your number 1?
Because
Oh my god.
because number 1 is reserved for someone very important, very near and dear to me. Very
the
near.
girls were mad that your number 1 was even
Don't spoil
in...
it. Number 1 is someone who is giving you charms, is giving you
the moon.
Cute. He's gonna lasso the moon and bring it down for you. He's potentially got a voice. He hasn't auditioned yet. We don't know what he sounds like. He's giving you the first 5 minutes of the episode on his own, practically.
That's true. He does start the show.
Yes, he starts the show. What are you gonna do? Not let him be in the group? I mean, he's let him go the whole way for that alone. No, here's the thing. Idao is the closest, I think, so far on the show that we have to a true musical theater energy. Now, sometimes I think people think musical theater energy and they think gay, but that's not always the case.
I really don't get that from Daul.
I think you're out of your mind. I am not specifically talking about the gay musical theater energy, which is a very different thing, and many of the contestants have that. What I'm saying is it's like a character actor kind of like, he's going to be the old man they cast in your high school production of...
He's Mayor Shin.
He's Mayor Shin. He's the king in Once Upon a Mattress. Like
he absolutely would be the king.
Because he's got a deep voice.
Yeah. Oh my
but he
God,
looks like a
would
kid.
Play all the old parts. That's so cute.
He's so cute.
A little 5-foot king.
Him. So Idao is my number 1. He's taking it all the way. If he we'll come back next week, and if he has a bad audition, we'll have to reevaluate, and he may drop down to number 2. But that's probably as far as he's gonna drop on my list. I have to be very honest. I just find him effortlessly charming. So that's my 9. Argue with a wall. I don't want to hear it.
Next episode, we get to finish the rest of the star tests, and then they go into their first mission, which is preparing for the Here I Am video that we've already seen. That's the craziest part. We've already seen the final product of what they're working towards right now.
But it's kind of exciting because then we see how much they struggled. So then you can go back and watch their fan cam and be like, did Bako Da get there?
You want to watch Boys Planet with us, that it is live on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Korea time, which is here in Chicago in Central Time. It is 5 a.m. We did wake up, but you know what? I went back to bed and then woke up again.
I didn't.
To work. So you can make it happen. If you don't want to stay up like a normal person, you can watch it on Viki or Iki. I-Q-I-Y-I. Hey, listen, if you love the show, like us, you have picks. Also, who were your favorites? Let us know your current Bepler lineup down in the comments. We had so many people tell us their favorites from the last episode that I'm actively tuning in to watch some of the people that you guys have dropped in and say.
Who am I missing out on?
Yeah. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Wait, we have to do the Orly. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Orly입니다.
Orly입니다.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.